Hello friends, this is Ijoma O'Neil again. Another exciting opportunity to share with you. As always, I want to thank you for your shares, for the likes and the comments. Keep them coming. You're doing a great job. Today, I want to talk to you about something very important, and I'd like to call it self-control. But I'm talking about self-control here as a leadership imperative. Let me tell you what I mean by that. Now, leadership development has three dimensions. Number one is spiritual development. Number two is mental development. And number three is what I would call physical development. The Bible is actually a book on leadership. You know, the primary reason for which God created man is dominion. And one of the synonyms of dominion is leadership. To dominate means to take control of, to rule over, to govern. But it also extends to mean to lead. So man was created to lead. So I'll go over it again. Your leadership development is in three dimensions. Number one is the spiritual dimension, and that is the cultivation of values. You know, values cannot be taught. I can't make you a person of integrity if I sat you in a room and I taught you about integrity for 10 hours. So values cannot be taught, but they can be caught, meaning you can imbibe values. So the cultivation of values is the spiritual dimension of the development of your leadership. Next to that is the mental dimension of your leadership development, and that's the acquisition of knowledge. Because leadership is based on certain principles. And so if you don't study books on leadership and study other leaders, you will not acquire the knowledge. The Bible is replete with information and knowledge about leadership. And that's the second dimension of your leadership development. So go back a little bit. The spiritual dimension is the cultivation of value. The mental dimension is the acquisition of knowledge. But plus that, we have the third dimension, which is the practice of skills. This is the physical dimension of your leadership development. There are certain skills, fundamentally, that will make you a good and even a great leader. So I'll focus on that today. One of that fundamental skill, which is the basis of my discourse today, is self-control. You wonder, why is self-control a skill? Yes, it is. Because you gain self-control by practice. So self-control is a primary skill at the base of your leadership development. And I'm talking here about skills. I've been doing certain videos to talk about the other four, I believe, leadership skills. So I'll talk about values, I'll talk about the principles of leadership, and then I'll talk about the skills of leadership. But my focus here is on the skills. Fundamental to all of the skills of leadership is self-control. And that's to hold yourself in. If you can control yourself, then you can initiate where necessary, or even refrain where necessary. Now, I can just sit in a room and listen to people talk, or even watch several videos and see how much self-control a person has or lacks. Some of us want to talk where we shouldn't talk. Some of us want to get involved in subjects that are not really productive. You know, some people want to talk just to be heard. Some just want to flaunt their knowledge or intelligence, especially where it's not necessary. Self-control is first the control of yourself, because the first person you lead is yourself. And if you can't lead yourself effectively, you can't succeed at leadership at all. So self-control will involve the control of your emotions, the control of your resources, the control of your time, how you guard yourself and direct yourself in the direction or in the path that leads to your leadership growth and maturity. Self-control is a vital skill, and it's the first and most important skill that a leader must have. I'll continue in my next videos to talk about the other skills, but I won't stop here. As always, my videos are short because I want them to be memorable. and easy to digest. Thank you. You can add your voice to this and make comments. May God bless you.